right now. Yes, she is. It's our one-day only priced fabulous Aran sweater that you can wear so many different ways. Ellen has it on in the navy. Jessica is wearing it in the natural. I have it on in that gorgeous golden olive that's brand new. Everything's brand new, and it's a one-day only price item. So Barry Cullen is joining us. We mentioned your dear Uncle John, who's happily retired somewhere in the sunshine. Actually spoke to Stephen Walsh earlier today. So if you're watching on your computer from some beautiful, exotic, warm place, hey John, Barry, John's nephew, again, grew up in this business, and we're here with this gorgeous sweater, which is premiering right now as a one-day only priced item on St. Patrick's Day. So the price goes up at the end of the day, never to be $136.12 at least for the next 6 months. The easy pay can't be $34.04. And Barry, I thought we'd go through the colors on this gorgeous brand new sweater. This is our stunning garnet. I own a long coat with a little extra collar. So does my sister in garnet. We have to text each other in the wintertime to say, okay, because
who's wearing what?
Who's wearing what? But this is really that year-round cardigan. And yes, you can go ahead and belt it. But if you're not a belt lover, we're going to talk about what you can do with that as well. Here is that golden olive. This is starting to get limited, so I'm glad Siobhan is buying this. And by the way, girls, did you stay with your regular QVC size or did you go down? Stay with your regular size. So you don't need to go up a size at all. I find this generous and easy and fun to wear, but if you would like to have, if you're in between two sizes and you want a little closer to the body fit, you can go down a size. So there's that golden olive. Here comes the solid navy. We haven't seen a lot of solid navy today. And although it's a little difficult to see the stitches on TV, so easy in person. Then next to that, we have it in a classic black. I mean, come on. Never going out of style.
So chic in the back.
And then after that, you really see the stitching come alive in that beautiful, beautiful natural. Everybody has been just excited and agog, and so just talking about this particular sweater.
I know we've been trying for so long to bring a waterfall style cardigan to QVC, and I'm so glad that we finally got the little engineering right and to make it sit in a beautiful way.
So you can wear it the way our ladies have, and that is as a full-on little wrap sweater. What I did is I just went ahead and knotted that little belt in the back. So I'm wearing it more open, and then by belting in the back, it gives you a little bit more of a shape, which is easy to do. If you don't like a belt, then Barry did something really cool for all of us. He just gave us these little tabs on the side. And what I would do is get an embroidery scissors and just snip that off if you decide that you are never, ever, ever going to wear the belt and you don't like belts. It looked like it was never there. And it's a great little waterfall cardigan if you don't want to use the belt. Okay, take us to, you said engineering. So that's a big word when we're talking about knitwear.
So really, the trick with the waterfall is if in the way that you're wearing it there now, even if you hadn't got it tied at the back, is to get it to sit and hang in a flattering way, and it's all down to the density of the stitching that you put around the collar and the direction that you do the stitching at the side. Because once you have that kind of that weight and structure, it will naturally hang in a flattering place. And but of course, if you don't like to have that little bit open at the front, you can belt it. You can belt it around the back the way that you had it, and you can actually just kind of just almost double it over on itself as well, and it still gives you a beautiful silhouette.
I mean, look at the way this gives you that hourglass figure. I mean, I've never seen an Aran sweater where the stitches come from all these gorgeous angles. I love it just worn open. I truly do. I think even as like a more petite girl, it's not overwhelming. It's just like so interesting. Everybody's been so excited about it.
What we're seeing that's becoming so fashionable now is to have the cables going at a bias, not just going straight down. And it's that makes it sit across like that and hold its position rather than kind of just that would hang down flat where it could actually look kind of boxy. But this one it actually hugs into the hourglass shape naturally.
And I mean, depending on where your waist is, if you're a little higher waisted, if you are a little bit longer in the waist, you can do that too. Again, you've got the belt that you can use if you want to put this together. I'm actually going to take my belt off completely. Sure. I don't have a little scissors out here, so I'm not going to snip the little sides. But again, we did that on purpose, that if you wanted to, you could. And so if you say, I would just like to have that great little cark coat that I can throw on, that wonderful little kind of springtime sweater, it almost, you know, fits like a cocoon. I actually have the extra, extra small on, and I am, again, 5'1", so there's a lot of, you know, I think comfy, easy, oversized feel in this. If you want to, again, if you're losing the belt, just take that little scissors and snip them off. But I do love, you know, taking that belt and knotting it in the back. I mean, it's like getting 3 sweaters in one,
yeah, it
right?
really is.
All right, let's chat about merino wool because
it's a considerable amount of merino wool that you're getting in this garment because of the way that you have that it has to be cut to come down into the V at the sides. You actually use more wool than you would if you were creating a coat of the same length. And of course, at the price that you're offering it today, it's fantastic to get that much merino.
Well, it's today and today only at this price. That's what a one-day only value is. It's almost like a mini Today Special Value. We mentioned we had about what, like 2,800 of the Today Special Values left. We're not going to be presenting that again, and at the end of the day, that price goes up. This is, again, just like that. It's called our one-day only priced item. So we have it at $136.12, not $159. So it's lovely to tuck that, you know, $25-ish back in your pocket. End of the day, midnight West Coast, price goes up. Easy pay can't be $34.03. And I mean, Barry, when we're looking at this, and you come from a long line of knitters, from your great-grandmother, your grandmother, of course, you know, your Uncle John with us for so many years, now happy and retired and sending Barry in to have fun with all of us at QVC, which we're so lucky to do. This is unlike anything we've ever seen before in terms of a fashion-forward approach.
It's almost like a dissected cable that you have at the front here, because it's kind of like a cable as if you had it splayed out flat. And really, what that is, it's giving you that structure to keep this lapel in the shape that it's supposed to when you have it hanging open the way that you have it at the moment. And we also have it matched down the back of the garment as well along the spine. And as soon as you start, if you open up the belt in this, you'll see that they all start to come down, and then, as you say, go towards at a bias when they're coming up here like this, and that and the flatness of those cables along there are really what give that little bit of engineering I was talking about to really make it hold the shape it's supposed to.
It's awesome. My favorite way is just take the belt, knot it in the back, gives you a little bit of a shape in here. You wear it open. The line is long and lean. Angelo is our stylist, put me in the Belle by Kim Gravel jeans and a great Clinton Kelly top, all the same color, so that kind of creates that long line. I love how this kind of cuts that hip area. It's so cozy and soft. And if you want this golden olive, it's been the color that's everybody's been talking about. I don't think we've ever done this shade before, have we,
No, this
Barry?
is the first year. I think we did it in just a handful of styles this year as well. But it's when you see it on, it looks fantastic.
Thank you. Well, I know, like I said, I know I'll see one lady in the hallway wearing my sweater because Siobhan, our buyer's buying it, and that is a high compliment.
Before we came in, I saw her tapping away and tried to grab it up. She
was,
yeah.
Use that speed buy on that app. And oh, by the way, if you wanted the golden olive, we're only down to a few dozen, just extra, extra small through extra large. So our Aran sweaters, and you can speak to this, Barry, they're never done in a skimpy way. They're always really easily, generously cut, correct?
Very much so, and that's kind of one of the beauties, especially with the modern Aran sweater. You can see people kind of going for this kind of more boyfriend style. That you want to be a relaxed, generous fit. You want to basically kind of like putting on a hug as opposed to putting on something that's restrictive or fitted.
Right.
And that's something we always try to do with our sweaters.
So let's do colors. There is our beautiful Ellen wearing that navy blue. That's the first time all day I've seen that true solid navy blue. We also have this available in black, which is awesome. So you have that choice of solid black. That almost becomes like your spring coat. I have on golden olive, which is by far now, I think, the most limited choice because a couple of our sizes have already sold out. Here we have it in, I believe, garnet red. And it's kind of like a cherry red. If it's showing up as a true bright red on your screen, when you get it home, there's a little bit more of a cranberry in there. It's beautiful. And it's all done in that soft, fabulous merino wool, which you are famous for.
We love bringing so many different styles of merino wool to QVC, and of course in so many colours as well. So we make more styles and more colours for you than we do for any of our other customers.
So over 600 you have dialed in. If you want the golden olive, it's pretty much a last choice. Barry and I are going to be back with a couple more designs. My gosh, we only have 54 minutes left live on air on St. Patrick's Day. Of course, all the goods are still available at QVC.com, but I want to give you guys an update on our today's special value. We just had the final presentation in this show We started at midnight with over 23,000. We only have 2,800 left. We won't be able to do another presentation. It's very, very easy that between now and the end of the day, all those 2,000 left could be completely gone. So with Easter, Mother's Day, weddings coming up, just look at that corner of your home that you need something to make you smile, and understand that only here at QVC have Waterford and Connemara Marble come together in this, the grand finale of St. Patrick's Day. Oh, this is gorgeous. Guys, can you grab me this off the rack? Like literally in any color. If we have an extra small or whatever's on the rack, I'll wear. Gorgeous.